in the bunker. You know, I've lived a hard life. And it ain't getting no easier. I carry a lot of pain inside. Makes me angry. Hurts. Makes me want to lash out. That's why I fight. That's why I work as a bouncer. Hey, go, go, go. Good afternoon. Appreciate it. I do these as I am inspired to do them. And I know I'm not alone in this. You know, everybody has their struggles in life. Everybody has their pain to deal with. Mine is a very dangerous pain, you know. I have to be very careful. You know, this kind of pain that I have, a lot of men deal with. A lot of men choose to take the easy way out. A lot of men turn to drinking, turn to drugs. I don't do that. So how do I deal with this, man? You know? The world's on fire. We're literally on the verge of nuclear war. We're literally on the verge of not having enough food to feed the world. Who the hell can afford to live in America and pay this crazy prices for everything? Who's not pissed off about them sending all our money to another country while we are struggling? Not to mention, hey, good to have you. Not to mention, I have children that, in my eyes, done me wrong. But I still love them. I still want to see them. I still want to see my grandchildren. Oh, no. So, I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to let them go. They don't want to have nothing to do with me when I feel I've done nothing wrong. But everyone just says, what can I do about that? Exactly. These people, especially, they don't realize, how much pain a lot of us men are in. I tell everyone about this, but the majority of people don't care. They don't care. My children don't give a shit that I'm literally so heartbroken the way they treat me that, I could really hurt somebody really bad and take my pain out on that person. That makes me dangerous, man. That's why, when people mess with me, I'm the wrong one. I'm the wrong one. You seem like a good dad and you deserve to love the love from your kids. I do. A lot of the problem is I spoiled them kids. And that didn't work out. They got anything they ever wanted. And now what? They hold my grandkids hostage for ransom? Just because I'm pissed sometimes because I feel they've done me wrong. And I am entitled to my feelings. Real about... Alright, cool. I'll read about it. So, I do lash out sometimes. I got these trying to keep, I'm trying to be a good Christian. And I pray all the time for God to take this pain away from me. And the answer I get is no. No, dude, it's not my job to take it from you. You got to grow from this. You got to learn from this. You got to learn how to deal with it. So I just try to deal with it. Hey, Preparedness HQ. And, those guys, if people been following this channel, those guys that are just, they're really just seeking attention. They're really just jealous because their channels are garbage. And this one is growing every day. I just grew another 100 subscribers. I would appreciate it, y'all, if y'all subscribe to the channel. That's just how I do it, I'm just going to follow my own advice and just ignore those guys and outwork them. Because I know they watch my channel. And they are envious that this channel is growing because of y'all. Because I wear my heart on my sleeve. You see the real me. You don't see somebody pretending. This is who I am. I never was in the military, but I have been in a lot of combat. And really, right now, that's the way I want to go, is in combat. I don't want to go in my sleep. I want to go in combat, man. Standing on my feet, looking right in his face, saying, come on. It's hard to deal with. There's a lot of men dealing with this. A lot of people don't know. Hey, pale horse, every man's got to know his limits and how to stay out of a cage. Pale horse MC is very wise. He's right. And I'm right on that fence. And that's a dangerous place to be. So am I angry? Yes, I am. I'm not going to lie. I don't lie on this channel. Am I pissed? Like, if one of those guys was to pull up here right now, I would end up in the cage. That's facts. And it's really, I'm not even really pissed off at them. I'm really not. They're just stupid little crybabies and want attention. They just want attention. They're little crybabies. They're jealous. They're envious. But because I got all this pain and hurt inside of me from my own family, my own children, I want to take it out on them. It is what it is, man. Do you think Jesus was a stupid man? Absolutely not. He was a very wise man. I wish I had that wisdom. Man, sounds like you need to move to another state, brother. Things aren't going very well in your location. Well, it's not so much that. It's my kids, man. They break my heart. That's all they do. They just break my heart. My daughters, I would die for them. I would kill for them. I would bleed my last drop of blood for them. And all but one. I got one awesome daughter, by the way. And really all my daughters are awesome. They're just, I guess it's selfish. I don't understand. I really don't understand why they won't. I've never done nothing that bad. I've never been a perv. I've never done no shit like that. I've never done nothing like that. I spoiled them. Was I hard on them? Yes. Because I knew the way the world was going to end this way. And so I was trying to turn them into soldiers. So they could survive what's coming. Because hell's coming and it ain't stopping for nothing. Most people have no idea. Man, it's fixing to get bad. It's It's fixing to get mean, dog, tough. A lot of people's not going to want to survive through this crap that's coming. Yeah, I took care of him. But that's the thing, that's my youngest daughter. Anytime she's got problems, she comes running and hides behind me because she knows I will protect her. I will stand between her and the danger. I will die for her. But then when she don't need me, she's nowhere around. She won't answer the phone. She won't talk to me. But every time she's got problems, it's like a curse, when you have my skills and my person. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. All right. Go. Thank you so much, man. And right now, I can't keep up with the chat. People don't get it. You're right, Tamara Smith. People don't get it. They don't. They don't understand, that's why men, go out. That's why we hurt people, because we're hurt. Hurt people. I don't know if you understand that, but that's the way it is, man. Hurt people. And I'm hurt. And I'm angry. And I'm pissed off. And I pray. And God won't take this from me. He's like, bro, you got to deal with this on your own, man. I guess it's to make me stronger. 'Cause I've been through hell and back, man. I've done things. I've seen things that I can't even say on here. And I'm not going to. So, this is a little different. I know this challenge. This is part about surviving and prepping. It's a state of mind. And when the shit gets real, you're going to have to deal with certain things under stress. Such as, like right now, if I got wounded, as pissed off, as angry, as stressed as I am right now, I could still put a tourniquet on me to stop the bleed. I could still pack that wound to stop a bleed. I actually function better under stress. It's the idle time is when my mind gets the best of me, because I spend a lot of time alone. And I don't like that. I was a family man. I was always surrounded with my kids. Literally all the time. And all I did was train. Man, I put so many resources into those kids. And if they would allow me, I would have put the same resources into my grandkids if I had it. I don't have it like I used to. Yeah, I would be pissed off if he didn't exist. Amen to that. Glory be to God. I won't let people get close to me because they hurt you. Yeah, Tamara Smith, you're absolutely correct. And, that's, my wife sees it. I'm the same way. She's like, every time someone gets broke, you push them away. It's a defense mechanism. We don't want to be hurt again. But my kids, man, that's my kids. That's my flesh and blood. I lost my mother, but they literally have my mother's blood in them. When I look at my kids, I see my mother in my children. I literally can see my mother in my children. All of them. All of them girls. So what's a guy like me do, Most guys self-destruct, That's really what we do. That's why a lot of guys drink and do drugs and all. And like me, that's why I get on that Harley and ride that thing as fast as it'll go. And I ain't stopping for nobody. Because if you're going over 100 miles an hour, you're going to get put in a cage, man. I'm not going to get put in a cage. They're going to have to kill me. Actually, I'm kind of looking forward to it right here, man. I ain't scared of no man. I don't care what kind of authority they have. And it's the pain that I deal with, Makes me dangerous to myself more than anybody else, really. That's why these jerks, they're attacking my channel. That's why I lash out on them. When really, if I didn't have all this pain, if someone's not a physical threat, the best thing to do is just ignore them and outwork them. So I'm doing my best to ignore them. Yeah, I won't let people get close because they hurt you. Yeah, exactly. And I'm definitely outworking them. I'm outworking them. This channel's growing, and that just the amount of the subscribers I get drives them insane. Well, if they would make some decent content instead of just chain smoking and just being idiots, and they thought I took the bait, but really they took the bait. Because I wanted everybody to see the real them. And you see how disgusting they are when it comes towards women. If you've seen that, you've seen the comments that they were saying about women, about my wife. Anyway, and then the dude was posting those comments. He's just as guilty. And, the majority of people on YouTube are women. Good to see you up and moving. Yeah. Thank you so much. Love everyone. Yeah, some people care a ton about subs and some people don't. Exactly. And the reason why I want people to sub is really, for one, I got messages that I want people to see and hear. Such as a lot of men are dealing with this same crap that I'm dealing with right now. There's probably another man watching this right now dealing with the same stuff. Don't ever see you outside your shed, though. Yeah, well, it's because I run off Wi-Fi, and it don't reach worth a darn. I mean, I can't go more than 15, 20 feet from the shed, and it don't work. It don't work. So, I don't have on the phone here. I literally run off Wi-Fi. So I have to pretty much do it from in here. I mean, I can go right out here and pick wild edibles, which I do. And they work. Well, the Bunker Streaming Gang. Yeah. Hello, everyone. We're the Bunker Streaming Gang. Yeah. And see, this helps. It really does, YouTube helps me. Y'all help me. And the trolls just motivate me, really. I had to take a time off YouTube because I was in mourning. I lost my mother. I lost my dad. I was mourning. I was hurting. So I'm like, man, I had to take a break from YouTube. Then I come back, man, I was freaking under attack. I didn't even know it until I came back. And I'm like, damn, my channel's under attack by these false God worshiping jerks. They're just jealous. Really. They're just jealous. So this will probably be the one and only time that I come out here, and talk like this. Because this channel's about prepping, surviving, but also it's a state of mind. You got to have the right mindset. You got to go, I don't care what happens. I'm going to survive. Most people would not be here if they have done and seen and gone through the things I have gone through. Most people would not make it. They wouldn't. That's why any of y'all that see me ride that hurricane out in this bunker, I just don't care. If I was to die, I die. I really don't care. Got to respect the grind. Huge respect. I will go nuts in a bunker all the time. That takes some strong mental strength. Yes, it does. Thank you. Survive Behind Rubber Lines. Please hit the like button and subscribe, everyone. Please do. Really. That helps a lot. It gets this message out here, Because Because I'm not going to be on this topic. This is probably the one and only time I do this. Because I'm really putting my heart on my sleeve right now and really putting it out there. And, I wear my heart on my sleeve, when I do anything. I'm a very passionate guy, I'm passionate. Hey, good to have you. Thank you for being here. I'm just not really talking about prepping or any of that. Well, it's just a mindset, There's a lot of people that's got preps, they got everything they need, but they don't have that fire in them to no matter what happens, I'm going to make it through this or I'm going to die trying. So I reckon all this pain I'm going through, I'm just going to let them go, man. I'm just going to let them go. They don't want to talk to me. They don't want to let me see my grandkids. I'm just going to let them go. I'm going to be like Pilate. I'm just going to wash my hands of them. Because I can't deal with this pain, man. I'm just going to let them go. Maybe, it's to make room in my life for the other people that should be in my life. I don't know. God's got a plan. I just got to trust in it. Am I angry? Yes. Family can be very stressful. Yes, they can. Yeah, it's always good to change the subject up. Change up the subject from time to time. It is. I appreciate you love, everyone. So, I'm just going to let them go, man. I'm just going to have to sweep my heart clean, and I'm just going to have to let them go. I can't deal with this pain, man. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, and, that's the reason, that's one reason I've been like, hey, please subscribe. It's because those heathens want to attack me and this channel when I've done nothing to them. I didn't say nothing until they started in on me. I personally think with the family not on board, that might not make it through a civil catastrophe. However, if the family survives, it will be worth it. You're absolutely right. That's another thing, I'm like, I want my kids to make it through what's coming. But they're not going to be able to make it without me. I'm just telling you, you're going to have hard, strong people in your life that has been through hell and back to make it through what's coming. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, man. I've been downrange, I've been uprange. I literally have been running for my life. And I've literally had people run for their life from me. The fog of war, man. Yeah, sometimes got to let it go and let it fly in the wind. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just letting it go, man. Are you ready to fight ISIS and the Taliban on U.S. soil? Bring it on. Actually, I'm looking forward to it. I'm the one guy in Florida that's looking forward to the next hurricane. I'm looking forward to those guys. Bring it. I'm looking forward to ISIS and the Taliban. Bring it. Let's roll, baby. I'm looking forward to it. I want to go out in combat, man. I don't want to die in a bed like my mom and dad did. Yeah, they're already here. Thanks to Bite Me and Hills Up Harris, they're already here. They're here. Even the FBI says there's over 4,000 sleeper cells here already. The Bible talks about family turning against family in the end times. That is exact. You nailed it. You nailed it. And I truly believe everything that's going on, we are in the end times. We are. And I truly believe there's going to be a massive event, there's going to be a massive die-off. And only people like me and people like you all that's got the will and the desire to survive and the faith to persevere and endure until the end are the only ones that are going to make it. That are mentally, physically, and spiritually ready and able to handle it and deal with this situation that is fixing to be upon us. It is already on us, man, really. But it's just going to get worse. It's a slow boil. Yeah, we've seen them in New Orleans. Yes. Hello from Norway. Awesome. I got Norwegian and Irish blood in me. That's awesome. That's the biggest thing, faith. And I have faith in my skills. I really do, because I've been put to the test many times. I've been put to the test many times. Here I am. A lot of men has tried to take me out, but here I am. The harder someone pushes against me, the harder I push back. When somebody tries to push me off the rails, the more I'm determined not to go off the rails. You're absolutely right. Irish temper, yeah, that Irish temper will work on your favor, APP. It will get you adrenaline flowing faster. Yeah. And before this turned gray, it was all red. Irish. I'm Irish and Norwegian. That's my blood. That's my bloodline. And so these guys want to claim to be Vikings. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian Viking, I don't worship Odin. That was corrupted flesh. I worship God, the creator of all things. But I'm still a Viking. Pelhor, somebody living in their parents' basement, and once you see it, it will not bother you no more. Yep. You're right. These trolls on here, I don't give a damn. I really don't care. I live in Bergen County, New Jersey. Awesome. David podcast. Cool, man. Mostly Portuguese and Irish myself. Yeah, watch that temper, man. That Irish temper gets us in trouble. I don't know what it is, man, but whoo. I don't know. Us redheads, man, we get mean real quick. So, yeah, I'm just being tested, really. And iron sharpens iron. I will come through this stronger. I'm already getting stronger. And if people don't want to be in my life, then so be it. God's making room for someone else to be in my life. Norway. Awesome. You live in a small village in Norway? Cool. That's got to be awesome. That is awesome. That's got to be awesome. Here I am in Polk County, Florida. And, really, my kids is really the only thing that's kept me here. I bet it is beautiful there. I bet it is. Surrounded behind liberal lines. I am 75, 25 now, 75 gone, and 25 gray. Hey, I hear you. 75% and 25%. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Survive behind liberal lines. I get it. Same here. Together, stronger and meaner. Yes. Sounds like a horrible place to live with all the sickness and nasty fog. Yeah. It does seem to be that way. It does. But it's everywhere. It's like a plague. It's everywhere. It is. It's really... maybe it's not where you're at. Hopefully it's not. I pray it's not. I think Norway is better than the USA. No offense. It probably is. But I live here. My family lives here, so I have to protect this country. I have to. I live here. My family lives here. I have no choice. But them kids keep being the way they're being, and I'm telling you, I'm just going to write them off. And then when they come crawling to me, I'm going to be like, be gone. I never knew you. Don't just come to me when you need me. Don't just go to God when you need Him, man. Be close to Him all the time. And He's working on me every day. Like that illness was a trial and tribulation. I really thought I was going to die. I was that sick. But here I am. Here we are. Back at it. So, I'm sure He has a plan for me. Maybe it's to get through just to one person on here. You know, maybe that's it. Pale Horse MC, come on to the Great Plains. 20th Fahrenheit, Florida look real good again. Yeah. It's actually paradise down here, except for there's too, the weather-wise. There's just too many people. Hardwin family and the majority of everyone else has horse blinders on and does not see or does not want to see what is going on here. Surviving behind liberal lines said. Bullseye. You nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it, surviving behind liberal lines. You nailed it. It's very upsetting. I'm trying to get my kids to get ready. Oh, no. No. They're too busy going to Disney World. And, if you really know what Disney is about now, I don't want nothing to do with that, man. That is so ungodly. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm trying really hard to be a good man. I'm trying to be a good Christian. I'm trying to make this MC, Pale Horse MC chapter in Central Florida grow. Because it is an awesome brotherhood. The founding father, one of the founding fathers of this club is up in the chat right now. And that's my president. Y'all can have Biden. Y'all can have freaking Trump. My president is one of the founding fathers of Pale Horse. Now, I hope Trump does what he says he's going to do. But who knows? They don't listen to you when you tell them to get ready. They don't. They don't listen to me at all. They won't even talk to me. They don't know how to deal with a strong man. That's why me and their mother didn't make it. And I'm not... Their mother, my ex-wife, she's a good woman. She really is. That dude is married to her now. He does not know how good he's got it. That's a good woman. She just doesn't know how to handle a strong-willed man, in my opinion. Because she's very strong-willed. So, when you got two strong-willed people, it's hard for that to work. And I feel that's a lot of what it was, really. And she's a strong woman. I will not ever say anything bad about her. I won't. He's got. I'll tell you this, though. I wouldn't trade Little Miss Prepper for nobody. I got a good woman here, too. So, sometimes things just weren't meant to be. Do I still love my ex-wife? Yes, I do. I will always love her. But Little Miss Prepper? What? Man, when I was sick for them 21, she literally gave me a sponge bath twice a day because I couldn't even get up. I mean, that woman takes good care of me. And I can't run her off. I've told her time and time again, you deserve better than me. And she does deserve better than me, but she won't go. Instead, she lives in this freaking shed when she could go live in her parents' mansion because they really got a nice house. But she won't do it. She won't. She's loyal to a fault, just like me. I'm loyal to a fault. She's loyal to a fault. She is a truly ride or die woman. And she don't give a damn. She's been on the back of that Harley with me going as fast as it would go. I'm seriously thinking about taking the back foot pegs off that bike. Because I really don't want her on the back of that bike. Now, she will be very angry with me if I do that. But that's the only reason why I haven't already taken them off. Because I really don't want her on that motorcycle. It's just too dangerous. But for me, I'm good. Yeah, they don't listen to you until you tell them to get ready. Yeah, they don't. You're right. And Survival How to Live Life says 100% agree. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I meet good people, even though the trolls, sometimes I get pissed, but just some jerk sitting in her mama's basement with nothing else to do. Or one of my enemies, or one of those bad guys, with a fake account just trolling on me. So I've given them opportunities. They won't man up, so whatever. I'm just going to outwork them. Your range. I reckon so. So while I sit here and drink this coffee and I've been praying a lot today and dealing with a lot. Like these dogs, they never run off like they did this morning, and all this chemical in the air. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to tell you I know when I don't know. I don't know what the hell that chemical was out there, but it was bad, burning my eyes. Blue Miss Prepper's like, oh my God, it's so bad out here. We had to get these back in because those dogs are vicious. I trained these dogs to be vicious. And if they're running loose and they get a hold of somebody, that's my fault. That's on me. It's not the dog's fault. They're doing what I trained them to do. So I got to make sure that never happens again. And it will never happen again, boy. I don't know. And it was hell catching them because I couldn't breathe out there. That chemical. I couldn't catch my breath. Little Miss Pepper couldn't catch her breath. It was that bad. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't know. I really don't know what it was. Some kind of chemical. That's all I know. So my goals is to come on YouTube and educate people as much as I can to get them ready for what's coming. You need to build your immune system because this stuff that's coming our way is going to make the coof look like a head cold. So build your immune system. Get plenty of sunshine, vitamins, exercise. Build your immune system. That way your body can naturally fight it off. Because in my opinion, anything man-made nowadays, I'm very suspicious of. I would not even take a Tylenol or ibuprofen. Now, I had to. My nurse was literally stuffing this stuff down my throat in bed. And she's like, you need to go to the hospital. But I felt so bad. I was like, I would have rather lay there and died than get in that car and go to that and sit in that emergency room. That's how bad I felt. So there is something mean going around. And I caught it when I went back to work up there. And I do believe because my immune system was down because I was so stressed out over losing my mom, losing my dad. Thought I was going to have to get off the property. Just a lot of going on, man. I haven't been sick in a very long time trying to keep it that way. Keep it that way. Keep that immune system up. Try not to let stress get to you. That's my problem. I get too stressed out. I get too aggravated. I get too angry. I got this fire in me that I can't put out. And I asked God to put it out, and He's like, no, that's up to you, up to me. So I'm working on it. And I've learned through having post-traumatic stress disorder to use my weaknesses for strengths. Such as if the jump out gang was to pull up here on me right now, I would give them one hell of a fight. If the Taliban or ISIS was to be rolling around here, they'd have a bad day. Let's put it like that. Just one man. Never, don't underestimate people. You never know what somebody knows. Love everyone. Stress is a killer. It will kill you, APP, for how much you are sick. Your body will only handle it so long. Got to try and find a hobby and keep your mind and body busy. I would stress the hell out inside. Well, normally I run 7 miles every morning, 7 miles every night. I'm training in MMA. This is how my day normally goes. When I wake up, because working at that club, man, I'm getting tired of that crap. And my Prez is right, man. I'm going to catch a charge if I don't quit that job. He's right. Prez, you're right. So I'm one of them guys, I don't want to quit my job till I got another job. Because I'm already broke. So I really can't afford to quit. But man, I can't afford to be catching no charges. I went up there and got sick. But, I used to like it. But now I hate it. I hate it. I have to fight I just hate it. I like to fight once or twice a week, but every night, man, I hate that crap. And I'm hurting them more and more, and eventually I am going to catch a charge if I don't quit that place. So my Prez is right about that. My Prez is right. I tried running 5 miles a day for a week. 7 days later, I was 35 miles from home. And had to call the wife to get me. Ha ha ha. That's a good one. I like that. See, you make me smile, man. I appreciate that. Surviving behind liberal lines. This smile don't come cheap. So you made me smile, man. I appreciate that. I really do. See that lighting me up already. You can see it just change. I want your energy. I don't have the energy to run alone that much. I just push through, man. I just push. I push my body to the brink. That's all I know. I don't know any other way. So like I said, I'm trying to stay focused here. I wake up. I run 7 miles. I come back. I jump in that freezing pool. And then I go train MMA. Then I train in boxing. Then I train in kickboxing. At 3 different places. 3 different coaches. Luckily, they're all close together and they're all really good. And all my coaches have fought. And then I come home. I run my 7 miles, jump in the pool, and then I would go to work. I just haven't been able to go to work. My wife, I listen to her. She's like, you're not 100%. And if really, you got to be 100% to do that job. You really do, or you will not come home. Yeah, Surviving Behind Liberal Eyes says, please everyone subscribe as well. Yeah, please subscribe. I'd appreciate that. That way you not get my message out there. I got playlists of all kinds of stuff, man. And a lot of this good stuff. And a lot of this right here is, mental stuff that, gee whiz, man, when it gets worse than it already is. A lot of people are just going to give up. It's going to be like a massive die-off. They're going to have everything they need. except for the will to persevere and push on. It's just going to come down to sheer willpower, really. Do you have the will to endure and go through what's about to happen? That's what it's going to come down to, really. When you start seeing people dying off and starving to death, and you're like, man, I got to hold on. I got just enough for me and mine. I'm sorry, I can't help these people. And really, you took your resources to get ready while they were taking their resources and going to the bar and partying and drinking and just blowing through that money. And then they want to come to me to save them? No, it don't work that way. I'm not doing it. Love everyone. Can't wait for the... Yeah, this dang sickness is the only thing been holding me back. Can't wait for the tactical athlete content to come back. I got to become a member soon. Yep. I'm saying I'm about 75% right now. When I get 100%, that's my goal, is to get that going. And Goat, I agreed, Mr. Prepper. And Tamara Smith, I subscribed for Little Miss Prepper, then found out that you are a lot like I am. Thank you, Tamara Smith. Some of us just mean dog tough, man. Some of us is just like, really, do we have a... some people just lay down and just die. Nope. That's not us. We're not doing that. And Goat, I agree, Mr. Prepper. Thank you, Goat. I appreciate you. Survive behind liberal lines. Being so close to the border puts being here in California. I think I might be overcome by sheer numbers, but as long as the family can get to their cars and get away. Yeah. Just hope the EMP don't go off, because then your car ain't going to work. I would try to get out of there. Really. And look, if anybody wants to join my MAG team, it's not so great down here in Florida, and it is expensive. But I have a very large MAG team, mutual assistance group. And we got numbers, and some of them have means, they have Humvees and tanks and MRADs and all kind of... I don't have any of that. That's not my stuff. But because I have been through and done the things I've done, they respect me and they listen to me. Because when we play airsoft, which is really close quarter combat, I smoke them. And they're like, damn, that old dude, man, he's quite a badass, with projectiles. So they listen to me because they know, man, that dude's got some experience to be able to throw down like that. As soon as the kids finish their college with my Calvet benefits for my 20-year service, I plan on being out of here. Thank you for your service, Survive Behind Liberal Lines. That's awesome. Thank you. Hey, bro, what's up? Do you remember me? Yes, I do. Cool. Glad you're here. And again, just to show those little channels that really they're just motivating me, just please subscribe to the channel. Really. I don't know if y'all seen, the channel has grew 100 new subscribers in the last 2 days. When some of those guys can't even get over 500 subscribers, man. And they've been doing it, they've been doing it for a couple years. It's because they, people can, a lot of people know how to size people up. And you can just look at those guys, man. They chain smoking, talking shit. They ain't getting nothing done. They're not teaching nothing. They're wearing a mask, literally. It's not, they don't really put their heart on their sleeve. They don't put it out there like I do. With me, what you see is what you get. Yeah, it is fun. It is very fun. Airsoft it is the closest thing to real combat using projectiles that you'll ever come to. It really is. And literally, the SWAT team came out to thought they were going to just walk all over us. And I was like, I looked at the owner of the field. I was like, I got this. So it was me, and I picked out just young lads, young guys, literally teenagers. I picked out our best teenage players, the young guys. Same numbers. And we walked right through the SWAT team over and over all day. They left pissed. And then when they came back, they was like, yo, man, we got to train more when you and these kids can walk through us like that. And I'm like, you got to train, man. You of all people should know that. If you're on a SWAT team, come on, man. And then they're like, damn, an old man and some kids can walk the dog on us out here. That's the closest thing to a real firefight you're going to be in without taking life. Airsoft and paintball is very fun. Yes, it is. I'm a savage in paintball because that was what I did first. But then I discovered airsoft is more real. The airsoft guns are more real. It's just more real. That's why I went from paintball to airsoft. It's more realistic. It's more like real combat. It's some of the best combat training you can get without getting offed or having to off somebody. Without paying some crazy price to have someone teach you when you could just learn, because experience is really the best teacher. And you get lit up over. Eventually you'll learn to keep your head down. Keep your melon down, man. Get behind cover. Don't chicken wing. Keep it tucked. Or you're going to, in a real firefight, you're going to get your arm blowed off if you're chicken winging coming out. You learn that kind of stuff, man. That's why I recommend everyone here go to your local airsoft field and play the game. It's the closest thing to close quarter combat you will get. Paintball is fun as heck, though. It is. Paintball is very fun. I love it. But airsoft, try airsoft. It's just as fun. It's just more realistic. Really. So, it just comes down, like I said, man, I'm just going to let it go. If people don't want to be in my life, then fine. I'm just going to let them go. But don't think that you're going to be out of my life and then just come to me when you need me. It don't work like that no more. It used to always work. Anytime they needed protection, anytime they felt threatened, that's the only time I would see them. No, not anymore. No. Because I will call them, I will beg them, leave messages. Please talk to me. Please let me see my grandkids. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing it. How am I feeling? Let's say I got a fire in me. A bonfire. So, physical wise, I'm 75%. That's good. That's real good compared to how I've been feeling. So I'm on my way to recovery. I'm getting there. Now y'all can even see it, man. My color's coming back. I'm sitting up. I'm moving around a little bit. I'm getting better. Tough love, sometimes letting people go is for the best interest. I have to. Patriot 1776, good to have you here. What's up, bro? Automation 4, I'm glad you're a little better, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm a lot better, really. I am. I'm getting there. Actually, I'm more like 80%, really. I'm more like 80%. Goat, the last time I did paintball with a group, I was asked to leave, and yes, it was worth it. Yes! It's so funny, because I remember, like, the last time I played paintball before I went over to Airsoft, this one dude, man, I kept just smoking him over and over again. He was so mad. He was like, the next time we're shooting at each other, it's going to be for real. And I'm like, you don't want that. Look what happened to you out there in the paintball field. What do you think is going to happen out here in real life? We're getting old. We're never 100%, LOL. Nah, that's a matter of opinion. You know? It's like that song, I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good as I'll ever be. You know? All the wild edibles Miss Prepper made for you is working. Yes, it is, Goat. It is. That stuff, man. That's God. That's God stuff, you know. He grew it and all. I mean, I never watered it, fertilized it, nothing. It just growed. And I have the knowledge to know what to do. And Miss Prepper had the able body to do it. That's another thing, you know, when you're down, you're going to need somebody with you that has an able body to, you can sit there and coach them and tell them what to do to get you better. Do you prefer CQB or long range? Both. Really, I like both. There's a reason why I got sniper tattooed on my chest, okay? But I like them both. Because at close quarters, sometimes, you know, get that rubber knife out, you know, and get them. It's fun because I got certain places that I hide that they just don't expect. And like a ninja, man, got your ass, boy. It's so much fun. I love playing airsoft. I love it. So either one. I love either one. I really do. So if you don't get nothing else out of this, man, go to your local airsoft field and play the game, man. It's close quarter combat. It really is. It's as close to close quarter combat as you're going to get. Just the only difference is, remember, there's a difference in real life between cover and concealment. You know, like on TV, you see somebody hiding behind a 55 barrel that don't have liquid in it, and they're shooting and the barrel's getting hit. Man, in real life, man, that bullet's going to go clean through that barrel and get you. So no, there is a difference between concealment and cover. A lot of people are delusional because they watch television and they think it's like that. Nope. For instance, you know, if ISIS, you know, when it gets real, don't think that I can't get a pew-pew because I can. If, you know, anybody can get one in America if you really wanted one. But I'm not going to walk out there in the yard and fight them. I'm just going to blast them right through the door, man. Yes, I deer hunt. Yes, I do. Yeah, Patriot 1776, no doubt about it. Yeah, deer hunt. I deer hunt with a bow. I actually got a video of I've harvested some really nice bucks, and on public land too, by the way. So, you know, just for the people that you're saying, look, you need to get, and they're not listening, you're going to have to turn them away. You know, while they're out partying and spending money and living large, and you're spending your money on assets that you know you're going to need in this uncertain future that is upon us. Well, I'm just going to tell them, I warned you. I told you. So, sorry for your luck. You're on your own. You're going to have to be hard like that. Awesome big bucks in Michigan, too. Oh, yeah, there is some big bucks in Michigan. Yeah, Patriot 1776. So many, unfortunately. And automation for snowy Michigan today. Yeah. You gotta watch out for them Michiganiacs, man. They're pretty tough people. They really are. They give us Florida men a run for our money. That's facts. Because I know some Michiganiacs, all right? Ted Nugent's from Michigan, man. I love that man. So, really, I come on here, I just want to talk. If exterior entities attack us in America, I think others will gladly give somebody a pew-pew to fight alongside them, and they do not have to go solo. You're right. I literally have a buddy of mine, and he says, how many guns do you need? That's where I got that all of them from, He's like, all of them. Because he's like, he needs enough guns to hand out to everyone around him. He's smart. He's one of the guys that owns a tank. He's got money. He's a man of means. Detroit. Awesome. Hey, Moose Man's in the house. What's up, Moose Man? Tamara Smith. I love Uncle Ted. I do too. He's a very wise man. And really, that's what got me into bow hunting, was watching him hunt. That mystical flight of the arrow. Yeah, Tamara Smith, you're right. You can never have enough ammunition. Just seen I went live, man, and I done pushed past an hour, Moose, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I think I'm being shadow banned or something. I'm not sure what's up. So everyone, please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. That more subscribers, more ups the algorithm, more I can get my message out there. And then when Moose Man is able to, we're going to clear the air about the harp situation. So I'm looking forward to do a live with Moose Man. I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, I just want to come on here and just say, look, these people that are not getting ready, that don't want to have nothing to do with you, and they're out partying, living recklessly, and then when it gets real, and they have no resources, well, it's really up to you. Me, I'm not going to help them. I'm not. I hate to be that way, but I've warned and warned and warned people, and if they don't listen, don't come crying to me when your ass is out at the bar, blowing money, spending on alcohol, spending on drugs, spending on Disney, just kept recklessly spending it when you really could have been buying freaking some corned beef hash and stuff like that, okay? I'm not sharing this. I'm not doing it. Whoa. I'm not sharing it. I'm not doing it. Or bolts and arrows. Yes. Yeah, I love a crossbow too. It's much easier. But I like the bow. I like to make my own bows and hunt these. Because, all these hunters, man, they get so angry with me. But I put in the work. I go to the green swamp all the time, and I'm just watching, and gathering information, seeing where their tracks are going, watching where they're rubbing, watching all year. So when it's hunting season, I know right where to go, and I know right where they're going to be coming through. Yeah, I love my crossbow too. I love crossbows. I just got a simple, cheap crossbow, nothing fancy. And it's really not mine. I got one. Well, actually, yes, and I don't have it right now. My buddy has. It's his. But what's his is mine, really. He's a good friend of mine. Need to know some how-to videos on making a bow. on making a bow and other how-to. Okay, I'll do that. I'll show you how bows, you can make them out of so many different, there's so many different ways to make a bow. There's so many different ways. But I could do that. I will do that. Survive behind double lines. I am a little slacking on my preps. Only 22 or 23 cans of Spam at home. Been eating some lately, but at least I still have 30 to 36 cans of chicken. Good, man. All you got to do really is outlast the mob. Because there's going to be a massive die-off. Those people that are not ready, they're not going to make it. And then when they perish, then any resources they leave behind is yours. I need a better, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm so sorry. Wow, it's hard to. Better buy a commercial bow since bow wood is not easily found. Yeah, that's true. But one thing though, a fiberglass blow in that freezing cold, it'll break. I can't pronounce that. B.O. dark trees is what the Indians made their bows out of. Train, get in shape, stay prepped, and stay close with our Lord and Savior. Amen, Patriot 1776. Yeah, buy a bow. It's nice and quiet. Do a battlefield pickup. You know, if you see your enemy and he has all the tools, just pull some Rambo stuff, man. Just schwack him with that arrow in the right spot. And then go take his stuff. Battlefield pickup. What's up, Slim Shady 76? That's right, Patriot 1776. Timber Smith. I have a small crossbow. Get a big one. Get a big one. I have a set of, I can't pronounce that, SAIS, and need to learn how to weld them. Yeah. Weld them. Okay. Oh, size. I get it. Okay. I can pronounce it now. You have a set of size. Yeah. But for me, a spear, a good blade, a good bow, and I would just get whatever I need from my enemy. Battlefield pickup. I am the king of that. If you don't get nothing else out of this video, eliminate your enemy any way you have to, and then take his stuff. And then guess what? Now you're armed. That's why, ladies, don't carry your pew-pew in your purse. One of the first things the bad guy does is take your purse. Now, you just armed him. Carry your pew-pew on your body. And carry a knife. Because up close, that knife is easier to work. But yes, distance is a lot better. Small enough to carry on a horse or a four-wheeler, it has a much power and bigger, as much power as my big crossbow does. Oh, that's awesome then. That is awesome. But yes, distance is a lot better. Yes, it is. Really, it is. You know, you got good distance, they'll never hear it. You just take them out. And then take what they got. Battlefield pickup. Battlefield pickup. Put that in your head. Really. Battlefield pickup. Really, that's the way to go. Hey, Timothy. Hey, Prepper family. Grubby Acres is in the house. Shift if the bad guy gets close enough to stab you with anything, you done messed up. Yeah. But unfortunately, in the regular world, gas station, people get close. Walmart, people get close. Until they put the 6-foot rule back in order, right? But sometimes it just can't be avoided. Especially working as a bouncer, I just mentally, physically, I'm gonna listen to my president, and I'm probably gonna quit that job before I catch a charge. Yeah, Grumpy Acres got an awesome channel. Many stuff. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Yep, daily people get way too close. They do. And you just never know what's going on in someone's head. So, in a day-to-day situation, people get too close, and you don't, next thing you know, man, they're on you. Stabbing you up. It happens that quick. And if, that artery in your inside of your thigh that's that big around, even if you're getting stabbed up, pull your blade, reach down, cut that artery and get away from them. Even though you're stabbed up, they're done. You cut that artery in that leg right there that's that big around, it's over. It's over. Even if you aren't crippled, you can walk and carry a strong cane. Yes, you can. Yep, Patriot. That blood. Yeah, Tamara Smith, I like big knives too. I do. Unarmed and helpless is unarmed and helpless, and I will never understand that. And if you got a good knife, in my opinion, you're armed. Because, 99% of the time, man, the criminals try to put their hands on you. They get close right up on you. Like I said, at the gas station, in the Walmart parking lot, going in Walmart, or wherever you're at. That's why I don't go to movie theaters. That's why I don't go to restaurants. I don't go to places like that. They have some badass canes. Yeah, they do. They do. What hours do you work? I normally work from 7 at night till 7 in the morning. But I took care of my parents, so I took a year off. And almost a year. Because, you can't buy time. Can't do it. And I was going to be with my mom, man. In her last days, I was going to be with her. And then before my mom died, my dad got this aggressive ass cancer. And what do my daughters do? What do they do? My daughters don't even know my dad. Never had nothing to do with him. Then they run up there with the paperwork and have him sign over everything to them. Which I got my mother's will right here. And, my mother is their flesh and blood. My dad, that's my stepdad. But my mother's will's right here, and everything was supposed to be left to me. But the weird thing about it was I was going to give my daughter the truck that they come and stole. I was going to give it to her. But what pisses me off, what makes me angry is I wanted to give it to her myself. That way, Daddy boy, I got a good dad. He gave me a truck. I needed a vehicle. You didn't have to steal it. I was going to give it to you. Why? And now they won't even talk to me because they did wrong. But I'm the bad guy. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to keep up, man. Grumpy, We used to use those hard rubber tracing knives. Those things hurt. Made me understand I have zero desire to be in a knife fight. Yeah, that's what I use. Even at the airsoft field, that's what I use. And a lot of times when we're knife training, we'll put on a white t-shirt and we'll run red lipstick down where the blade should and get into it and then back up and see what we did to the other person. All American Prepper, do you want to fight? Yes. How far can you throw a rock? Pretty damn far. Because you will have to throw something at me. I'll be gone. That's a good one, Timothy. That's a good one. You know, Saul Gordon, you know, if I happen to end up with a long barrel when there's no rule of law, you'll just die tired. But I really don't want to have to hurt nobody. Really, I don't. It may seem like I do, but I don't. But if I have to, I will. And I will not hesitate. I really don't. I mean, I may sound like I do. Sometimes I do. I guess I'm kind of bipolar on that issue, but I'm not losing that $2, so I'm going to end that conversation. Moose Man will hold me accountable, so nope, not doing it. But again, you know, I was out there. I'm just so far behind on my stuff out here because I was laid up for so long sick. Oh, wow, I got so much work to do. I just came in, you know, and I was just getting mad as hell, you know, thinking about my kids, and I'm like, I don't give a damn that you got all that. I don't care. Not really. I wanted to give you the truck, though. That hurt my feelings, but it really hurt my feelings more than it pissed me off, honestly. Damn right I will, Moose Man said. Tamara Smith, there is a knife that I can reach and an AR with 4. Cool. So you don't work as a bouncer? Yes, I do. I've been too damn sick. So I went back to work. Not even a week. Then I caught some funk that about killed me. And they've been calling, and when you come back to work, and poor little Miss Pepper, she's the one she's got the phone, they call, and she's like, he is sick. He will come in when he can. And I'm like, I'm going to work. She said, no, you're not. You're not 100%. You know, and that is a treacherous job, man. It's dangerous. I'm an old woman that lives alone. Timothy, I have the same loving heart, brother. If someone wants to fight, they can climb up a chicken's butt and fight the air. Yeah. But unfortunately, I'm just so confrontational, man. You know, I just won't back down. That's a big problem. I have a big problem with that. It really does take the bigger man to walk away. But me, I'm like, what? That's really a weakness, really. I'm just so confrontational. You know, my wife is like, you're so freaking confrontational. That's why you're always out here brawling, because you just can't walk away. It takes more strength just to walk away. I just don't have the strength. I'm like, what'd you say? Were you looking at my wife like that? You know, I'm just so confrontational. Glad to see Tamara refuses to be a victim, Moose Man said. Amen. Me too. Amen. Me too. Tamara, try to join Little Miss Purple on Lazy Night Live tonight. If you could, that would be awesome. I'll have her send you the link if she ain't already sent it to you. That would be great. Moose man, if someone messes with me, they are for a fight. They're in for a fight. I love that. See, we are like Tamara Smith. You're right. We are like. And I don't know. I just can't resist a good brawl. I actually enjoy it. I'm one of the guys that I enjoy a good brawl. I really do. Timothy, if I can't be avoided, then it can't. But if I'm humbled first, it helps the other person humble down also. Not always, but generally. Yes. I call that verbal judo. You know, talk them down. You know, but here's the problem. You cannot conquer an irrational person with rationality. It don't work. And you will eventually come across someone that's completely irrational. And all the talk and you will have to engage or they will kill you. That is the way of the world, unfortunately. Embrace fear. It is your friend. See, that's my problem. I just don't have that. Danger is real. That's a fact. Danger is real. But for me, the way I think, you know, danger is real. I do perceive danger. I know, oh, this is a dangerous situation. But for me, fear is a choice. And it is contagious. So I live by it. I literally have it tattooed on my arm. No fear. Fear is a choice. And I guess I'm just stupid, you know, because I just don't get afraid. No matter how bad it is, no matter what the odds are, I don't get fear. Now I do recognize, hey, this shit is getting hairy, Willard. This is a dangerous situation, bro. But I don't get scared. I just don't have it in me. It's the way I was raised. And automation for fear. For me, fear is an opportunity. Yep. And Tamara, some people are crazier than we are. It's really hard to out crazy me. I ain't gonna lie about that now. I can't be batshit crazy if I need to be. And like I said, you cannot conquer an irrational person with rationality, and you may have to engage because there's just no stopping them. Jane said, amen, Tamara. Amen. Some people are. I mean, all you gotta do is watch YouTube, man. I mean, just lunatics out there. I mean, I'm batshit crazy, but yeah, there's people out there that's just like, they got demons in them, man, that are literally in control of their bodies. Tamara Smith said, I don't care anymore. I'm ready to go. If someone messes with me or my animals, they're going to have a fight on their hands. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. EITO. Ito? I know I'm not pronouncing that right. Hi to everyone in the building. God bless. Happy New Year. Awesome. God bless. And everyone, please subscribe to the channel. I want this channel to grow. You know, I want my message to get out there. And I will make a bow making video. And I'll show there's many ways to make a bow. You can make it out of so many different ways. Really, there's so many ways to make a bow. There really is. Tamara, I believe it. I pray against the demons every day. Yes, it's real. It's a real thing, man. It's in the Bible. And I believe every word that's in that King James Version Bible. It's real. It even says in there, it's not really flesh and blood. It's a spiritual warfare. But I do believe that the adversary works through people such as Bill Gates, George Soros, the Clinton Foundation, all those people. And then sometimes we are literally the hands of God when we're doing God's work. That's just what I believe. Tamara said, if I believe it, I pray against the demons every day. And Patriot 1776 is like, oh shit, face there. We are going to be able to see the demons someday. I already see them in people. I can see them in people. You know, I can walk into a room and just size everyone up. And there's some people I'm like, really don't want to mess with that guy. Like, so if I have to, I just will go behind them and choke them out from behind and put them to sleep and drag them out of the club. So I figure, you know, I don't know. I'm either going to quit that job or I'm going to get my butt back to work. But, I may have another job opportunity. Let me tell you what's going on, man. Down here in Florida right now, holy crap, it's like the Western days, man. There's a lot of people don't know this, but there's a lot of cattle in Florida. Well, guess what, man? The cattle rustling is back, and it is getting out of hand. So, I've had a couple cattle guys come up to me and saying, man, you know, people's rustling my cattle, and I can't be out there 24 hours a day. So, I may start pulling security on cows, man. As crazy as that sounds, but it's getting bad. The cattle rustling is getting bad down here. And I know some guys that's got a lot of cows. And how they know is the calves, the guys that are cattle rustling, they'll grab the calf by the tail, and sometimes the calf's tail gets pulled completely off. And I know some guys that are like, man, I wouldn't know until like 100 of them are gone. They got so many of them. We will be careful, all American. Yeah. The animals can see them now. Yes, they can. That's why dogs can see them. Love everyone. If you are still broke, I would quit that job in a heartbeat. Yeah. It's an addiction also. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm an adrenaline junkie. But, man, my prez is right. I will end up catching a charge because I'm just getting meaner and meaner and meaner. So, hopefully, you know, I will be able to these guys will hire me to watch their cattle because this cattle rustling thing is real. And, I mean, a lot of cattle's getting stolen down here. Not just a few, a lot. It's happening a lot. The law in Texas says that they still can hang cattle rustlers. Yeah. Tara Smith, you got to have another job first. Yeah, exactly. I can't quit the job I got until I got another job. I can't. And I kind of painted myself in the corner. Security is really the only thing I know how to do. Really. Well, you know, and stuff that Little Miss Prepper won't let me do. So there's that. And I got YouTube, you know. I get on here and I teach and make a little bit, but not enough to make a living. Love everyone. Praying you find a job that makes you and the wife successful in life. Me too. Thank you for that, loving everyone. Love everyone. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you. Missing so much work and still have a job that's a good place to work these days. Miss a day or two, people let go. No, man, that's the deal. But where I work, they can't keep bouncers. They can't keep them. They can't keep them. They don't last because it's so freaking savage up there, man. That's in Tampa. It's a savage. It's savage over there in Hillsborough County. And those guys just don't last. Even they try to replace me. The girls just won't have it. Because I truly protect them. I really look at them. They're young enough to be my children. Almost young enough to be my grandchildren. And I don't creep on them, you know. And it's got to do with my age, really. If it was 20 years ago, I'd probably get in trouble working there. I'm not even going to lie, man. Some of those girls are gorgeous. But now, man, I got a little Miss Prepper. Man, I ain't got no extra to give, even if I wanted to. I ain't even going to lie about that. I couldn't even if I wanted to. It's true, Patriot 1776. It's true. Now, like I said, if it was 20 years ago, yeah, I'd be in trouble. Not even gonna lie about that. But now, married to my young, beautiful wife that is so awesome. I wouldn't do it anyhow, but I really don't have any extra to give, man. I really don't. I am getting old, I reckon. I reckon I am getting old. I don't have any extra to go around. She gets all I got, man. She's an awesome woman. I would not betray her trust. I wouldn't do it. Because I have been cheated on. Not by her. And man, that is hell on a man. I don't know, for some reason it's worse on us men than it is on women. It just makes us feel inferior, and it's just really hard when a woman cheats on a man. I don't know what the hell it's that ego, our ego. It's like it just crushes us. It takes the life right out of us. And you know, some women know that, and they will do that on purpose. You know, I'm not going to say nothing, no names or nothing, but I was once told, you know, I was in a relationship. And she cheated on me. When all I asked, I said, I don't care what you do, just don't cheat on me. I guess that was a dare, right? Because after she cheated on me, she was like, well, you don't give someone a loaded gun. And I'm like, what kind of thinking is that? Please, I mean, you know, but hey, I'm not perfect neither. I made a lot of mistakes in my youth. A lot. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes you just got to accept. Yeah, I would never cheat on little Miss Prepper. I don't have the energy to, honestly. I'm not even going to lie. I don't have the energy to. I really don't. I couldn't. I don't have the energy. I really don't. And I just don't have that. I don't know. I am getting old. I just don't have that desire like I used to, you know? Yeah, she would kick my ass. Little Miss Prepper would. She'd probably off me, man, because I wouldn't do that to her, and she wouldn't do that to me. You know? Back in my younger days, well, I was a bad guy, I reckon, you know? Because like I said, my ex-wife, she was awesome, man. She's a good woman. But I was young, and I made mistakes. I reckon, you know, the divorce really was my fault. I'll man up and own that. It was my fault that we got divorced. I'll man up and admit it. Yep, it was my fault. It was. Because I'm telling you, on here, I tell the truth. I tell the truth. It was my fault that we got divorced. It was. Tamara Smith, I got to get up and move my feet. Me too. I got to get my butt out there and get back to work. So I appreciate you all being here. I really do. There would be women from all over coming to Florida to kick your ass. Yeah, they would. I'm not doing it. I have no desire to do it. Really, I don't. I promise you, on the Bible, I have no desire to be with anyone but her. I really don't. Even though, some of those girls are really beautiful. And I'm not going to lie now. I'm a man. I look and I go, wow, that girl's really pretty. But that's it. That's all there is to it. And that's another reason why those girls love me working there, because they know I'm not creeping, Because a lot of bouncers, when they creep on the girls don't like that. A lot of men don't know that most of them girls don't even like men, okay? A lot of those strippers like other girls. That's facts. They don't even like men. They just take men for what they're all they can, but they don't even really like men. But they like me because I don't creep on them and I treat them. I mean, literally, when they have a bad night, they literally cry on my shoulder and because they know they can trust me. Because I just don't have the energy, and I'm just not that way anymore. I reckon I am getting old. I guess that's facts. You can charge people $100 for every 2 minutes to try and fight. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Thank you, Timothy. That's a good one. When you have steak at home, there's no reason to go out for hamburgers. Absolutely. Matt Dillard, absolutely. And little Miss Prepper, she is a jewel, man. I mean, the girl literally has been through hell and back with me, and she's still here. She's kind of crazy, for putting up with my crap, really. She's loyal to a fault. She really is. I worry for her when something happens to me. Because if she married my crazy ass, the girl makes bad choices, okay? But I don't know, we just fell in love. We got married. We have an 18-year-old son. It is what it is. And she literally treats me like a king. I treat her like a queen. We love and honor and respect each other, how a marriage really should be. That's a rare thing nowadays, man. It's really hard to find a good mate. I feel bad for these young people trying to find a good mate. It's because they're so corrupted. Like my son, I'm like, boy, you got to be careful. You're going to catch AIDS messing with these girls that are so promiscuous. It's treacherous out there. That's another reason, really. I'm not cheating on my wife and then contracting some deadly crap and bringing it home to her. Not doing that. I'm not going to even risk that. There's no way. And I'm telling you what, in Polk County, AIDS and hepatitis is completely out of control. I mean, it's on a rampage. And Polk County has the highest rate of HIV in any other county in America. And I do believe it's because of the methamphetamines. Because there's a big problem with that in Polk County. And that's one thing, man. I'm not a rat and I'm not a snitch, but I will not tolerate that. Because that is demonic possession. That is the most evil drug I have ever seen. I have seen it destroy so many people's lives. And literally kill people. It's evil. And everybody knows you don't go around all American with that crap. True story. I was riding in a car with my cousin. My cousin didn't know I was so anti-drug, but my cousin found out real quick. Broke out that damn pipe, and I was like, oh, wow, let me see that. When she's driving down the road, and She looks at me. She's like, "You don't do this stuff." I'm like, "No, but let me see it. I want to look at it. I've never really messed with that crap. Not really, you know." And we're driving down the road. She had every bit of it she had in that pipe. She handed me that pipe. I rolled down the window, threw it right out the window, and smashed it on the road. Man, she was so pissed off. I was like, "Yep, that's what I think about that. If you cheated, little Miss Prepper would treat you like a king, Rodney King." Yeah. I just couldn't. I couldn't live with the guilt. I just can't. I don't like letting people down. That's why I ain't lost. XOG in the house. My brother. Y'all check out his channel. X, drop the link of your channel in here, man. Y'all check out. Moose Man, can you drop X's link to his channel? Awesome channel. X is a real good friend. You know, with all that crap going on, X and Moose Man are the only guys that stood up for me. They really are. Because X knows, I ain't lying about nothing. I do live this way. And I'm talking that crap about my wife. Man, why are you kidding me? But no, I'm not even going there. Nope, that's in the past. Let it go. Just going to outwork them. Just going to outwork them. But, man, I'm sorry, X, you coming here kind of late, man. It's like an hour. What? An hour and 40 minutes? I got so much. I've been sick, so I got so much I got to do. I got 5 acres out here I'm on, and I got... Thank you, Moose Man, for dropping X's. Everyone, please subscribe to X's channel. It's a great channel. And Moose Man, remember you were talking earlier about a cane? Well, X has got some videos that will show you how to train wreck somebody with a cane. Because he truly come down here, the guy he studied under is a cane master. And he really knows what he's doing. XOG, XNYCOG knows how to train wreck somebody with that damn old cane, I'm telling you right now. All-America Prepper is tough as nails, and I love him like a brother. And XNYCOG Prepper is tough as nails, the big strong nails, and I love him like a brother. Moose Man said, my cane is like his. I train just like him. Awesome. That's awesome. And I really hate to go, man, but I appreciate y'all listening to me and, you know, working out, man, because I was in a world of hurt when I first started this video, but letting it out really helps. And I appreciate you all. I really do. And I love you all. Thank y'all so much. But I really do got to get more work done. I'm so far behind. So when I get tired out there, I'll come back in. Probably do another one. I'm going to outwork them. But thank y'all so much for listening. And I hope you learned something. And I learned from y'all too, by the way. I do. Yeah, I learned from y'all also. This is not a one-way street. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Oh, you're finally up to 30 degrees? I couldn't even handle that, man. I got so many injuries. Oh. All right, so I'm going to try to go live again when I get tired out there working, because it has piled up, and I'm not going to have little Miss Prepper out there doing that. She does so much already. I'm not putting that on her. So I got to man up. I got to go get water, because we don't have no running water in here. I just got so much stuff I got to do. Got to clean the pool where we take our baths, which that water's cold, by the way, but I guess it's good for you. At least they say it is. All right, it's the All-America Prepper. Stay ready. Stay dangerous. I love you all. Thank you for coming up, X. Thank you all. Survive behind liberal lines. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all so much. I hope to see you again today. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay ready. Stay dangerous. Stay safe. I appreciate you all. Y'all are family to me. I truly love you. Have a blessed day.